I'm watching every MCU movie in chronological order until Avengers Doomsday is released, and this week I watched Thor Ragnarok. Ah yes, Thor before the downfall. You know, before we had the massacre of what Thor turns out to be in a couple movies later, we actually had a peak Thor. Now, I wasn't a hater on the previous Thor movies. I actually liked the first Thor. I thought they did really well. I liked the Shakespearean type of talk that he had. And I was actually a fan of Thor 2, The Dark World, whereas most people universally hate it. But this movie was the perfect recipe for Thor. This time around, we got a really good, compelling story, especially surrounding Ragnarok and the destruction of Asgard, Hela being the sister that nobody really knew about, coming to basically claim the throne and conquer the 9 realms. And then we got to throw in a little bit of the Hulk in there, a character that has been mistreated pretty much all throughout the MCU. With all these ingredients, you got something that's gonna be great. The acting was fire between the main two, which is Hemsworth and Hiddleston. I think they did a really great job. I think they really found their groove in playing these brothers and just who they are in their characters. Thor being the heroic hero of this whole story and trying to do right and save his people. And then Loki being the mischievous, kind of conniving brother. But I think he really found his way in this movie to where you're really rooting for him. He doesn't even feel like a villain. He just feels like that annoying little brother, but you still love him. And then I think this moment with Loki is really like full circle. He really wants to have the throne. He wants to rule over the people. But now he's in a position where he's fighting for the people. He's on the front lines defending the Asgardians. And then Hulk being a nice addition to this whole thing. It really answered the question of what he was doing after Ultron and gave him more character development. And I'm really talking about the Hulk and not Banner here. But I gotta say, Gladiator Hulk is kind of an asshole if you think about it. And he was definitely a murderer. Don't think I'm just gonna gloss over that either. Hela was a cool surprise in the end, just because I didn't see her coming. And then her breaking Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, really set the tone of like, damn, this bitch is gonna be a problem. But back to the Hulk real quick. Hulk went full out into fighting mode against Thor. He knew Thor. It's not like he didn't know who he was fighting. He knows Thor from way back. They have 2 movies together. Bro, why are you attacking me like this? I should really knock your ass out. And he did. And on some bullshit, the Grand Master rigged the fight and made sure that Hulk technically won. Nah, Hulk's a murderer in this. I just don't like the fact that it's kind of just like, oh yeah, Doug. Doug was a joke. No, Doug was somebody. And Hulk killed him. Now, I'm saying all this to say, yeah, this movie was definitely the best Thor movie in the trilogy, but where do I rank it in the MCU? You might disagree with me on this one, but I am gonna give it a B tier. It was really close to being an A, but I do have to put it in that B tier list for the following reason. I honestly think they didn't utilize Hela enough. I think that she was really just one and done. After she broke the hammer, it felt like, okay, what is she gonna do next? What's her grand plan? And this, that, and the third. And the hype for her didn't really add up for me. It didn't pay off. I think that she could have been a greater villain than what she was. Honestly, it's kind of like she was Loki 2.0 for me. I think that if they would have built a little bit more, show more of her history with Odin, to where maybe all the other realms here that she's back and they're like, fuck, we gotta do something about this. But it didn't turn out that way, and it is what it is. And I do think that the Marvel humor kind of tainted this movie a little bit. I don't really like Korg that much, to be honest with you guys. I think he was annoying. Carl Urban's character wasn't really utilized either. I felt like he just played a coward, and that was kind of its own story in a sense. And it just felt like it was a story for nothing. It wasn't built up. So I think that was the only problems that I had, really, was that the stories kind of just didn't go anywhere with these 2 characters. But hey, what do you guys think? Am I being a little harsh on this movie? Should I have ranked it an A? I honestly don't think it's an S tier, but maybe it could have been an A tier. And hey, this is one of those flip of the coin type of things. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if you want more reviews like this one, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading every week. And what did you guys think of Thor Ragnarok? Should I have ranked this a little bit higher? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, while making this video, I gotta say, rest in peace to Sam Neill. He did have a cameo in this movie early on where he played Odin in the play of where Loki dies in Thor the Dark World. This is one of those things where I have to pay tribute just because I grew up on Jurassic Park. I really love this character. He's the dinosaur man. He's always gonna be Alan Grant. It's one of those things where I'm losing a piece of my childhood here. And so R.I.P. Sam Neill. It was kind of cool that he was in this movie along with Jeff Goldblum. I'm gonna miss that guy. So I had to say that little piece here for him. R.I.P.